This week on commandN, we celebrate 200 shows. Jeff tells us how to charge our gadgets wirelessly, and we have a fantastic deal from GoDaddy for $5 domains. Welcome to episode 200 of commandN. I'm Amber.
I'm Will Pate.
And we are very excited to bring you our 200th episode. And we are here, we're getting back to our roots. We're shooting near graffiti. It's kind of cold outside. There's an alleyway right beside us. Will, we've got it all covered.
We're good.
We're all good. Now let's get right into it, as always, and talk about the tech headlines of the week. Our headlines this week are sponsored by GoDaddy, and this week we have a fantastic deal for you. I would have to say the best deal ever. You can get a .com domain for just $5 using their Black Friday special. Here's how you do it. Use the code FRIDEAL, that's F-R-I-D-E-A-L, starting at 12:01 a.m. on Black Friday 2009, that's November 27th, through 11:59 p.m. on Cyber Monday 2009, that's November 30th, and get a .com domain for just $5. Here's the important part. This code will only work for the first 250 people. So think now of the perfect name and reserve it first thing on Black Friday. Our first headline this week is about Wikipedia. It seems as though the number of people who are editing Wikipedia, these people are called Wikipedians, is on the decline and it's falling fast. As for why this is happening, there's been a number of different reports, but one of them is that there are already so many articles on Wikipedia that have been filled out, so there's not as much work there, but also that a lot of the people editing Wikipedia are frustrated by all of the new rules. Anyway, whatever's happening, I hope that Wikipedia is around to stay, because we all love it. Now, Will, you have a story about disappearing.
That's right. Wired writer Evan Ratliff did this tremendous experiment, and you're probably going to read about it in a bunch of places, but I wanted to make sure we covered it here today as well. This writer hid his identity, went online, challenged the internet community to find him. He changed his appearance, he stopped using credit cards and all that kind of stuff, and it's a tremendous story about how he got hunted. Different news outlets were doing tracking of him in different places. Really neat story. I love this one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Now I'm going to take you up one notch on the intellectual side and talk about a video by the Muppets. Now, this video features YouTube's 1080p technology, so true high definition, which is now available for playing back videos on the #1 video sharing site online. Now, the Muppets in this video, they are recreating Bohemian Rhapsody. So let's take a look.
I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. I see a little silhouette of a clown. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Galileo, 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 Figaro. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
Yet another reason for smokers to quit. It turns out that Apple will void your warranty if you smoke near your computer. This happened to a couple people now, where they smoked near their computer, something went wrong, and Apple voided their warranty and wouldn't let them bring it back. The reason that Apple gave was that it leaves behind a substance that's toxic to the workers who would work on the laptop, so they will not honor your warranty if you smoke near your computer.
Well, you're right, that's another reason not to smoke. Now, if you are interested in heading out to go shopping this Black Friday in the US, which is one of the biggest shopping days, if not the biggest of the year, Toys R Us has taken advantage of social media, and what they've done to really build up their fan base on Facebook is they're releasing deals that are only available to their fans on Facebook. So they're being very creative, so you can go there, you can find out all the specials that will be released on Black Friday and trying to build community that way. So if shopping is your thing, maybe you want to sign up for that account and head on over to Toys R Us after a quick visit to Facebook. Now, Will, you have a story that involves some scientists.
That's right. Emails of some of the world's leading climate researchers were hacked and stolen recently, and it's become a huge controversy because there were all this kind of information in there that probably shouldn't be public. There was stuff about how they felt about particular people. There was also discussions about whether or not scientists who are skeptics should be part of their peer review process and all kinds of stuff like this. caused a big controversy. Again, proof that you should always try and keep your email very secure.
Hi, I'm Jeff MacArthur, and welcome to our 200th episode Hot Stuff product review. And before we get on with the product review, I just wanted to thank all you guys for coming back week after week and watching the show, giving us your great feedback. It's been so awesome meeting you people all over the place, hearing from you online in the comments threads and elsewhere. So you guys make it happen. Thanks again for getting us to our 200th episode. So on with the review. This very cool device is called the Power Mat, and what it lets you do is charge up to 3 gadgets simultaneously using magnetic induction. So there's actually no wires. And how that works is you've got something like your iPhone, say. There's a Power Mat receiver, which is made like a case, and you snap this over your iPhone, and when you lay it onto the Power Mat, hear that sound? It started charging. There's sort of a magnetic click. You can set it down anywhere on the board and slide it around, and it will get pulled into place by the magnet. It's Energy Star compliant, so it's energy efficient. It won't overcharge. It'll stop charging when your device is full, and it'll charge at least as fast as your original charger will, as according to the specs in the documents. There's also a iPod little holder thing that you can clip onto it. This will fit any size of iPod, and they've got actually this clever little sliding back so you can fit anything into it. They also have attachments for Blackberries, Nintendo DS, and a whole bunch of other things. Plus, the Power Mat, and this is the home and office Power Mat, comes with a little package of adapters, and this has a cord, but this part here just sits on the Power Mat, and then the other end, there's adapters for Micro, DS Lite, DSi, Sony, Samsung, LG, and Apple devices all in here. So you don't need to buy necessarily the separate cases for your devices like I have here. But if you do, it makes it work even better. So the home and office mat charges 3 devices. It also has, let's just take a peek here, in the back, another USB charging slot, so you can actually charge up to 4 devices on this. There's also this very cool portable Power Mat. So it comes in this nice little case, and it folds for compact storage. And there you go, 3 separate sections to charge your different devices. Just like the home and office Power Mat, it has a couple buttons on the back that let you make the sounds louder or less loud, and gives you some other control over how bright the lights are on the side that show when something is charging, for instance. And it does have that USB port as well. This one I like because if you're not charging 3 devices, you can actually fold it up and just charge one of them on top of it, which is very cool. So the only plug that you have to deal with is the one going into the wall, and they've made that with a really nice wraparound kind of design, so you can get the cord as minimal as possible. And obviously the future in these kinds of magnetic induction charging devices is to get people like Apple and whoever else to build them into the devices. That way you don't need to have the extra case to charge it, you don't need the other attachments or anything, you just throw your device down on there. However, until then, this is a very cool substitute in the meantime. And the home and office mat and the travel mat cost around $100. The different attachments that you have for the iPhone, iPods, and Blackberries, and Nintendo DS and all that, they cost, I think it's $30 or $40 per piece. So if you've got a whole bunch of devices around and a bunch of cables trying to keep them sorted to charge it, well, this is the easy way without wires to charge your gadgets. That's all for this week. I'm Jeff MacArthur. Enjoy.
And now it's time for our web picks of the week. Will, what's on tap?
This week my web pick is a video from the top of the Burj Dubai Tower, which is the largest freestanding structure in the world, largest man-made structure in the world, actually. And there's a worker who goes up to the very top. He has to climb through a little thing, and he can just look out a little hole, porthole almost. And he takes a video from the top, and you look down, and it's like being in a plane. He's so high up. You can look straight down the building. It's amazing.
The tower wobbles dreadfully, so if my hands are shaking, it's not just me. It's the fact this bloody pinnacle shakes. I don't know if you can see down there.
This week we're also including 2 web pics from our viewers, also video. Our first web pic is from Keith from Orlando, who had a chance to be one of 100 people who took part in the NASA shuttle launch tweet-up.
Wow.
Our second video is from a very loyal viewer, Alex, who sent us this video from Aspen, Colorado. Will, 200 episodes, it's hard to believe.
It is really hard to believe.
Well, we have to thank all of our fans out there who have been downloading our show for many, many years, and we hope to have many more years to come. We'll keep doing the show, we'll keep going outside, sometimes freezing our butts off, but thankfully Canada Goose is outfitting us now, so we're getting warmer by the year.
We're all covered.
Now remember, if you have any feedback or any links, all you have to do is drop us a line at commandN.tv. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. I'm making bloopers.
Really matters, but moi.